Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning into Palé, a show that is dedicated to educate, uplift, and connect to all minorities through the Haitian diaspora's point of view. Our next guest today is Sashaaa, songstress, queen, amazing woman of Los Angeles, Haitian artist based out here in LA. And we're just gonna get to know Sashaaa and see her connection to Haiti, who she is. Hey Sashaaa, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Of course, thank you for coming onto our show. Thank you for coming to Palé. Sashaaa, can you give us a little brief history about you, what you do here in Los Angeles, and your connection to Haiti?
Absolutely. Honored to be here, guys. Hello. Again, my name is Sashaaa with 3 A's because 1 A is not enough. One way. I am, first things first, I am a Caribbean pop singer. My music is definitely my first love, my first passion, and everything that I put my heart and soul in. I'm definitely a multifaceted artist. So I am a commercial film actor. I'm a dancer, specifically Afrobeat dancer, professionally. I am a print model. There's so many things you can be out here in LA. It's insane. I am so grateful for all the opportunities and all the experiences and spaces that I've been in.
I wanted to ask you, what was it like growing up in Little Haiti? Because we don't get a lot of Haitians on here that grew up in Little Haiti. The majority of our guests so far has been, people that are, they were born and raised in, Haiti, or they were in other parts of America. But you grew up in Little Haiti, which is very specific to the Haitian community. What was that experience like for you growing up in Little Haiti?
Growing up in Little Haiti, Miami, Florida, boy, I wouldn't do it again. I promise you guys.
Oh, wow.
It was tough.
What was tough about it?
So many adversities that I faced.
Mm-hmm. Like what kind of adversities?
Being different, right? Being different, I had to learn English, first of all, because I was raised in Haiti at first. So not being, well-spoken English speaker, my articulate speaking, because I was learning proper English in school. I was ostracized for so many reasons, and especially being my culture. It wasn't cool being Haitian growing up.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me some examples of what they did to bully you and what happened?
Okay. I've definitely accepted, what's happening. It definitely made me stronger. So I'm very comfortable with talking about whatever personal things that may come across. I definitely fought my way, like physically, through my childhood. I was in so many fights. I was in a plethora of fights.
But why were you fighting?
I was just fighting on my bullies, especially boys. I fought a lot of boys. So yes, Sashaaa was fighting y'all. Okay, listen.
But why were you fighting those boys? Did they have crushes on you or something? Or they wanted to talk to you and they didn't know how to express themselves? What do you think? Because, you're a beautiful woman.
Thank you. Yeah, I talked a lot. I was smart. I was articulate, like I said. So I think people were envious of me, envious of the power they saw. Like, they see a young queen. Of course, they're going to try to bring you down. So I felt like, a lot of it has to do with envy. Like, wow, she's so smart. She's like a gifted student. I was honors.
Yeah.
I did everything right. And I dressed, I was low income. I didn't have a lot. So I dressed funny, I guess. I didn't have the best shoes.
Did you dress like church clothes kind of stuff? Did you dress like church clothes kind of dressing?
You could say that. I just look like straight off the boat Zoe, like my parents dressed me. I have immigrant parents. Like, I didn't have the best things. And I just talked. I was a sellout. I talk around my mouth. I was a chubby kid. I was bullied for my weight.
They wanted you to dress for success, no?
Right. I was dressed for success, but people didn't like that. Kids don't like, if you stand out, you look different, you sound different, you're being bullied. Like, but that's fine.
When did you decide to make the move to Los Angeles?
That's a great question. So LA has always been my dream growing up. Like, I have always had a passion for performance, whether it's music, that was my first love, acting, dance, I always knew who I wanted to be. I always knew who I was. And that's a blessing because I know a lot of people, don't know their dreams or goals or passions. And I always knew. I performed for my parents when I was like 2, 3 years old, 4. I started performing in my Miami community at 10, in front of large audiences, giving back to less fortunate communities through art. And I moved to Los Angeles to finish pursuing my undergrad degree in fine arts, which I obtained last year. I graduated with my bachelor's in theater arts. So I'm a musical theater geek.
Nothing wrong with that. Listen, I even did a little bit of musical theater myself, so I totally understand. What was your favorite?
It's just everything all together, music, acting, dance. I loved it. So I got my degree in theater, and I also always wanted to be here. So my ticket to LA was feasible through school.
Okay, now you are in every basically platform, really, and you're also a very multifaceted type of artist because you are doing music. You're also a model. You write your own music also,
I do.
And you dance. Do you find that to be a little bit taxing, and how, or is it just because you love it so much, it's just like normal life for you?
You know the saying, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally life. Like, that's literally the life I live. Like, I love what I do. It can be taxing, and I'm addicted to being, productive, conducive, and creating. Like, I want to create. I live to do this. Like, without this, I am not living. I want to live. I want to fulfill my purpose. And my purpose is to, touch people, make people smile, and entertain. Like, we're here to shed light. So I love every bit of it. I don't find it taxing at all. Yes, I hear this a lot. I've been doing a lot, as my parents would say. Like, I got that all my life. You're doing too much, Sasha. Sit down. But I'm well-rounded, and I'm Jackie of all trades.
I like that.
So God gave you gifts. Are you going to use it? How are you going to apply it? What is your purpose, and how are you going to walk this life? So I've been giving gifts, and I'm a multifaceted artist, and I love it. I don't find it taxing at all, but I do know what I love most, and it is my music, because that's mine.
Where do you draw your strength from to be this vibrant? I mean, even through this and the screen, you are just radiating, and I'm just like, where do you get that from?
God. Okay, you guys, all glory to God. All glory to God. I thank him, and I'm here because of him. I have the people in my life supporting me, my loved ones encouraging me because of him, and there's no place I'd rather be. I am just favored. It's the favor. I know I'm favored. I know he chose me, and I'm just humbled. Completely humbled.
Okay, tell us about your last project, how you felt about it. Was it Mizami, right?
My last project was actually Fire.
Ooh.
Yes, Mizami was definitely my last music video, my first, and
I love Mizami, by the way, just to let you know. In fact, you know what? Yes, okay, so your last project was Fire, but I really want to talk about Mizami. Can you tell me, how was that, the whole concept? How did you even think of it? Like, how? Run me through it. What is your process? And so, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. And Mizami came about, and then I did it.
I gotta say, I met a producer, a Nigerian producer here in LA, and we kicked it off, like chemistry, like, you know what I mean? Like, things happen organically. Like, you can't, here's a beat, do it. Like, music isn't forced. It happens organically, and it comes from the heart. And a lot of my music, and you guys will see in my next project coming soon, my first EP, I'm so excited that
See, now you took one of the questions that I was going to ask, okay?
I'm so sorry.
You see, that was wrong of you.
I digress. I'm so sorry. Let me stay on track.
Yes.
I met a producer here in LA. He sent me something, and it spoke to me. It like awakened so many, like, what? I'm like, yo, I gotta give it to me. And he did. He gave it to me. It was mine. I sat on it for so long. Like, I'd say Mizami took like Oh, some months, a little bit too long.
Too long, yeah, it's like, okay.
It was well worth it. And
But you were proud of it.
To it. And then I got Rebecca Zama, shout out to Zama, my good friend, to hop on, and it was great. And then I executive produced the music video, flew to Miami, hired everybody.
Yeah, this is what we want to know. You're a woman in charge. We want to know how you were able to do it. So little girls out there, little Sashaas out there can be like, oh my God, Sasha did it. I'm going to do it too. Because you have those little Haitian girls that are coming up and they are not born in Haiti. They're born and raised in Miami or Connecticut and all these places, but they hold very strong to their Haitian background, you know, in their ethnicity. And you are a shining example for these girls that want to be, you know, a rapper or a singer, you know what I mean? And you're outspoken and just bright and vibrant. They want to pick up after that. So I really am interested in your process of it all, like casting for it. Where'd you find the money? You're an executive producer also now, I'm just learning. So you a boss lady. Tell us about being a boss lady.
Listen, I'll tell you, oh my goodness, it feels great. It's a liberation. Like you call the shots. You don't have to wait for anybody to call it. Like you want something, you go for it. You don't wait for someone to hand it to you. Like you're not gonna go through life hand out. No, create these opportunities yourself. So I am already a very outspoken, very assertive person. So I can I walk in the room, I demand it. I know what I want, let's go. So I already have the respect of a lot of other creatives that I'm so blessed to have met and so blessed to have worked with. I know the value of their work. I value it. And I'm like, I reached out, communication, boom, hey, this is my vision. I know what it is. It's written down. Here it is. Boom, there you go. Can you deliver? Are you willing to collaborate? Okay, the budget, let's talk, numbers, boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. Set a date. Let's go. Get it done. So I just know a few people. I'm blessed to know a lot of people and, reaching out and then just putting it all together is a matter of communication and, bringing your all, bringing your heart into it and doing with people who just have the same passions and boom, art is created. And
so would you say then you came prepared then?
Absolutely. You must come prepared. You must have a vision. You must know what you want. What do you want? If you don't know what you want, if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you want, then you have to figure that out first and then go from there. Like, how will you have a vision if you don't know what you want, if you don't know who you are?
Yeah. So then would you say having a brand, is that what you say when you say know who you are and what you want? Does that mean, are you talking about your brand? And do you know what your brand is? And can you kind of like give us an idea? Do you know what I mean? And if I was to become a singer, what do you think my brand would be?
Absolutely. I think, studying, you got to know who came before you for sure. You got to know studying, being a student, right? You know who you are by being a student. You take the time to, who am I? Like, we're self-reflect, figure it out, like study those. What are you inspired by? How does this, transcribe to Sashaaa? Richardson, okay, what do I like? What speaks to me? Okay, this is what's important to me. Wow, I love my country. Haiti. What do I see me doing for Haiti? I want to be the voice of Haiti through music. I want to share our language. I want to share our culture, bits and pieces. I want to wrap it all up in a box, put a bow on it,
Oh, wow.
So being a student first. And then, okay, I'm a student. Okay, I know, okay, I understand this. Okay, I know who I am. I don't like that. I don't like this. Okay, now where do I go from here? Okay, the people in your circle. Who are the people in your circle to that's going to contribute to the vision? All right, so I know he is this. I know she is that. Okay, wonderful. All of us together, we need each other. Right? You can't do that.
Okay. So it's important to have a message. It's important to know who you are. It's just all these things are important. But now you did jump the gun and you started talking about your EP. So now I'm just going to let you go. You please tell us about it because that was my question and you took it away from me. It's not fair.
Oh my goodness, my first EP, my first baby, my first project. And here I am so excited because yes, singles are great. I've dropped 3 singles, 3 individual songs that all stand alone. Like that all were kind of different sounds, me just having fun with art and establishing my sound. it was very important for me to establish. You have to establish your sound as an artist. Like, we listen to our favorite artists. Oh my goodness, what are we in the mood for? We're in the mood for Beyonce. I'm in the mood for Kendrick Lamar. Like, there's hip hop, there's different genres. My genre is pop. I am a bundle of sunshine, and I know if
I couldn't tell with your hair.
I'm a bundle of sunshine, so I feel like if anybody looks at me like she's a pop singer, she's a pop singer. Like, she's gonna give us the most life, and her voice is gonna make us get up and dance. Her music is
okay, Miss Pop Singer. How about this? It is going to be my birthday very soon. Can you sing happy birthday to me, please?
It's your birthday?
Well, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up right around the corner.
Capricorn?
Aquarius.
Oh, okay. My birthday's before yours, Richardson. So you're wrong.
Wait, I still wanted you to sing happy birthday to me. Can I get a happy birthday? Because I don't think I'm going to have you for my birthday. Can I get a little happy birthday, Richardson?
Can we say happy birthday now?
Yes.
Now? Okay, ready? My mic is over there, by the way, but I have my setup here.
We can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Richardson. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Except you muted yourself now.
What?
I'm joking. I got you. Okay, so Sasha, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Oh man, I see myself touring Haiti.
Oh.
Definitely touring Haiti. I see myself, hopefully, I want to be independent. If God wants me at a label, he wants me at a label, but I want my music distributed throughout all 200 countries. Like, 5 years, I'm touring, not only Haiti, but of course, different countries. Like, I have a lot of countries that show me so much love. Germany, London. I definitely want to hit these spaces. I definitely want my nonprofit organization to thrive. I have dreams of my nonprofit organization for children. I want to open safe spaces for to create, because the arts saved me as a kid. So I know the arts can save, the kids of our future. So I love kids. I have a passion for kids. I work with kids now.
Sasha, tell us about your nonprofit.
Oh, absolutely. So currently my sister in Haiti, in Cafafe, our capital, has a nonprofit for children. The times that I do visit Haiti, the times that I have been, I perform for them. I give back how I can, you know what I mean? It's not all about, okay, do I have money, charity? Sometimes it's just like the time that you spend with the people. The people is all that's important, right? I'm going to Haiti soon, so I'm really looking forward to spending time with my sister.
When are you going to Haiti?
I'll be going to Haiti on the 3rd, which is next week, Sunday. I'm super excited. I'm kind of doing like a travel tour right now because, again, it's important to be with the people. So my first stop is Haiti starting next week. And I've had the pleasure to see my sister just successfully run her nonprofit with children. And so my future goals is to just pour into her nonprofit even more. The more that I can do would be amazing.
Yeah. So now I'm just curious as to who are some of your inspirations? Like some of the singers you look up to, you oh yeah, this person, that person. And kind of give us your first time you realize you're I want to be like that person.
Oh my goodness. As much as I want to be this person, I'm not. And I'm going to be me. I'm going to be the best Sasha I can be. But I got to say my number one inspiration in music, because I have inspirations outside of music, like my family, my mom especially, but Beyonce.
I knew it.
Beyonce. And a lot of people hear my name, they're like, Sasha, oh my goodness, we automatically know your influence in music. And I've looked up to her since a kid, a baby. I not only look up to her as an artist, but as a woman, as a feminist, as an entrepreneur, as a humanitarian, a philanthropist, so many aspects. It's not just in music. This woman is the example that we should lead in all aspects, you know, how we carry ourselves and so much more. So, yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. How do you see yourself in the future, I guess, supporting Haiti? Like, what do you see yourself getting involved in to support Haiti through your music? I would like to know that. I think the audience also would like to know that.
Absolutely. Well, I did mention, you know, just kind of helping my sister's nonprofit organization grow, because I love what she does with the children there. She recently had a Christmas, you know, huge, she has it every year, a huge Christmas celebration, toy drive, all that. It's beautiful. I definitely also plan to join, hopefully, some coalitions, you know, non-corrupt corporations that are, you know, absolutely hands-on, absolutely honest, and just all complete intention with, you know, helping, you know, provide, you know, resources such as energy, like we talked about this, Richardson, that, you know, our country needs. So definitely coalitions, being there on hands on deck, a lot more. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Definitely.
Wow. So we're coming back to this part of the show that I love, absolutely love, and it's called Creole Word of the Day. Now, you have to tell us what the word is. Hopefully you can spell it. Use it as an example.
Absolutely. My Creole word of the day is going to be content.
Content, okay.
Content.
What does that mean?
What does content mean? That's a great question, Richardson. I'm going to tell you. Content means happy.
Nice.
I am happy. So I thought that was very, very appropriate. Me using it in a sentence, rather a proverb that a lot of our Haitian community know and love, very infamous, from our sweet Mickey, Sac pa content, embarqué.
Oh yeah, that's that song. Sac pa content, embarqué. Hey, hey.
We love this proverb. We love it. We live it. I think it's happiness, right? We're all trying to seek happiness. So I think that was an important word of the day.
Yes, yes. So Sashaaa, on behalf of Moonlakai, on behalf of Anu Palé, we would like to say thank you so much for showing up for this interview. You look beautiful as ever. Second coming of Beyonce, hopefully. Let's hope, you know, keep striving in there as a young, beautiful Haitian American princess, queen, boss lady. We love you. We support you on behalf of all the community. I just wanted to say thank you for your time. Anything else you want to say before you go?
Absolutely. You guys can follow me on all social platforms. That includes Clubhouse, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Sashaaa Official. That is Sashaaa with 3 A's, because 1 A is not enough.
No, it's not.
Thank you guys so much for having me. Also, look out, you guys, for my new EP, my first project. I'm so excited. Like, this body of work, I hope, you know, inspires and just gets you up and smile and dance, as well as my new content that's coming. I'm going to be doing Creole Word of the Day through music on all my social media platforms. Super excited about that. And yeah, just sharing more of our culture through music. And yeah, look out for what I'm going to do in the country. I'm super excited. So
Perfect. And everyone, just to let you know, below this video, you will have all the information about Sashaaa, especially the ones that she just told you at the end, from her Instagram to her new EP that's coming out and all the content that she will have available. Once again, on behalf of Moonlakai and on behalf of Anu Palé, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this show. You have a great day.
Dream Sashaaa.
Palé.